One day, someone might ask, where did Nat go? Is she dead? Is she alive? Was she abducted by aliens? Did she got lost somewhere? But does it really matter? I don't think so. So anyways, it is the month of July, which means it's Izuku Midoriya's birthday month, and what better time or excuse is to draw a bunch of speed paints of him. Because I always wanted to do speed paint videos, and I'm finally doing it, even if it's just for myself, because nobody asked for it. I'm terrible at marketing myself. I should be saying things like, hey guys, you want to watch this, okay, video, because this is the best speed paint video you'll ever see in your whole entire life. Because it's going to be so good. It's going to fix your cat video watching addiction, and you're going to be addicted to my videos instead. If you don't know who I am, I'm not important, and that's literally all that you need to know about me. So I'm just quickly going to Google which day is Izuku Midoriya's birthday, because I do know it's in July, but I'm not sure exactly which day is it. So it's on the 15th of July. Which is probably something I should have known. Did I just expose myself as a fake fan? Let's focus on the drawing. Ooh, wow, pretty. Look at that blending action. But seriously, those gloves were my absolute favorite in the series. But then they of course got destroyed by no one in particular. DEKU! Moving on, I'm finishing off the illustration and let's see the result. Not bad, I have to say. Probably my favorite part is his neon energy going along his arm. And of course, Delaware Smash, it is my favorite move of his. But we have to move on because there is still a few more illustrations to go. For this one, we are making a portrait, but I have to give you a warning before we start. This is my doll style. There is nothing wrong with my style, but you will notice very quickly that it has a very long, ugly stage. All I ask is for you to bear with me. It's gonna be tough out there. But don't worry, I'm gonna hold your hand, so don't you dare give up on me. But if you're still confused, let me explain. A doll style is not strictly about a doll-like look. It's about the rendering. The reason why I call it a doll style is because when you build a doll, it can look rather horrifying, but it all comes together at the end. This style requires a lot of shapes, colors, and textures. And the best part is that it doesn't have a plan. It's about spontaneous creating. You just do whatever feels right. That's why this art style has such an ugly stage. And a very long one at that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun and then it works out at the end. Imagine me being a tour guide right now after I just told you to put your trust in me. And halfway through, I hit you with the, I actually don't know how to get there. I don't have a map or a plan. But it should be fine. You would never hire me again. But back to the drawing. I love messy art, which is something I try to apply into all of my work. Which is what I'm doing right now. You can definitely see the neatness and the messiness. This is exactly how I would describe my desk as a teenager. An organized chaos. I think we are fixing the nose and the mouth now, because they've been bothering me. And finally, we are exiting the stage of horrifying and we are entering the stage of dignifying. If you haven't skipped, that means that you stuck around. Wow, I don't know what to say. You deserve a perfectly sliced piece of bread. But that means I need to keep my end of the deal and blur the image out before I show you the final piece. And I have to say, this is probably my favorite portrait of a fictional character I ever done. Okay, so we are going live and print a picture, and I'm taking you on this adventure. I mean, you already trusted me once as a tour guide, you might as well just trust me a second time, because this is gonna be a long journey, which is why I got my hiking stuff. So we should be fine as we head to the boots. If you don't know what boots is, don't worry about it. And we are heading out the door. I'm sorry if the footage is quite blurry. I cannot afford a new camera, but this will have to do. So we are just gonna go walk ahead because the store is right there. Oh. We didn't even have a pee break yet. Anyways, we are going to print and head back home. We might even get to have a sandwich on the way. So we are back, and as you can see, I kept printing the wrong size. Someone might question, Nat, why did you just go out to print a single picture? Well, I do that sometimes when I need to have a motivation to step out. It's great for your mental health, and I need that as someone that suffers from a chronic illness. And do you know what else is great for your health? Vegetables. You probably don't know where I'm going with this, but just give me a second. This illustration is not going to be specifically Midoriya, but it did take me like 8 months to do. Of course, this didn't require 8 months, but I was just slacking with it. I'm not gonna even try to come up with a decent enough explanation to why I'm doing this, but we are creating characters as vegetables. That's right, it's not just Midoriya being a piece of broccoli. Everybody gets to be a fruit or a vegetable today. Just look at Hawks, he makes an amazing banana. I did live stream this illustration many times, so you will see just random doodles everywhere. There was a flying pastry, maybe you'll find it. I am kind of sad that I didn't include All Might in his skinny version, which is a fry. It's a genius, as All Might is a potato in this drawing, so it makes sense. On the topic of Deku being a piece of broccoli, I actually found a dog toy in the shape of one, and I kind of put freckles on it to make it look like him. In my defense, I cannot afford official merch because I'm poor, so I was just coping. I think if he would ever see this, he would say this is borderline bullying at this point. Back to the masterpiece. I decided not every vegetable is going to have a face because it just looked bad. Let's say this adds another layer of fun for the others to try and figure out who's who. And before I'm going to start overthinking, let's just see the final result. These really would make great stickers. Regardless, those are all the illustrations, and what better way to end the video than to sing a happy birthday. But in Poland, we do not have a traditional happy birthday song like the rest of the world. We have our own, which translates to I hope you live until you're 100. It's a nice thing to say until somebody turns 100 years old. What are you supposed to say then? It sounds like you're asking them to die. But regardless, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Niech żyje nam, niech żyje nam. Zdrowiu, szczęściu, pomyślności, niechaj żyje nam.